Hello, YouTube. I am broadcasting live. And by broadcasting, that means I'm sending the signal out to all of you people out there. And as of right now, whenever this happens, and this happens every single time I do a broadcast, there's 0 viewers at the first portion of thereof, no viewers at all. And then maybe a couple other will trickle in time. And here they are. I think this is a good name is here. He says yes. And Walt 2T was first to come aboard. Very nice and very cool. And Mud SWAT was just watching my most recent video called No Silver Deal for Me. Good for Mud SWAT. Yes, I think this is a good name is here for sure. We've confirmed that. Very good to see you, sir. And Walt and Mud SWAT and others. Definitely very good to see everyone here. Indeed. Yes, indeed. So we're going to find out here as soon as we get a couple more people, and already got a thumbs down. Can you believe it? And so whoever thumbed that down, go ahead and uncheck that thumb down dislike thing, and let's put it on the like column instead. So whoever thumbed that down, go ahead and unthumb it down and put it in the like column. Let's make that shift happen quickly, please, so we can move ahead here. All right, and so yes, very good. Ullum Pullum is here. Hello, Ullum Pullum. Good to see you. All right, very good. I good to see you all. Hello, Slick Silver's here. Silver Patriots here. And thank you. I think this is a good name. He liked it. Tyler Silver is here. Very good. Yes. All right. And Adrian is here. So we're getting some people coming in here. And the question of the day right now is, does silver pass the smell test? And you're wondering, well, man, I wonder what that could mean. You know what I'm saying? What could that mean? Does it pass the smell test? And I'm literally going to smell it. And that's what that means. I'm just going to smell the silver. Yeah. Actually, we'll talk a little bit about it just kind of briefly, but I will literally smell it. But hey, we got very good. Barbara's here. Good to see Miss Streisand in the house. Very nice. And Andre Gilbert's here. Stephen Heath. Hello, good evening to you from the city of Sheffield. All right. Patriot, Silver Patriot. So got a lot of good folks in the community here. Tomoko's Enterprise is here. Dean, great guy. Canadian Silver Port. Check out his channel. And here later on, we're going to do a live comment review too, like we do. That's been kind of a little tradition here for us. I haven't been live, done a live stream for a little bit, so I figured I'd throw one in here. Very nice. Yes. And licking the piece of smell like nails is fake. Silver should have, that's right, Mud SWAT, that's exactly right. No scent. So when I smell these metals, if there is a scent on them, it's because of the environment from which they, you know, either bacteria or some other things that may have gotten on the silver. But silver itself has no smell. So it passes the smell test because there is no smell. Slick Silver asks, where is the kitty? Well, the kitty is in the other room sleeping. All right, let me wet it. I'm going to wet it. Let's wet it. I'm wetting the silver. Still doesn't smell like anything. All right. Yes. Thank you, Tomoko's Enterprise. Yes. Fake may smell like eggs, too. That's for sure. Yeah. It very well could. Indeed. But, you know, and there's something that's pretty interesting. Does this piece of silver pass the smell test? Let me ask my subscribers that. Does this one pass the smell test? Silverhound. No, you're not late. We just got started, my friend. Colonel Auctioneer. Yeah. Smell my silver. Yeah, exactly. Pull my finger, then smell my silver. Donald in New Mexico, who was first to comment on my most recent video, by the way. Good to see you, Donald. All right. Smells like buffalo butt, Colonel Auctioneer says. That's right. I think there's a new channel. I think this is a good name. Talking about Penny Collector's channel. Very cool. A lot of good channels out there, and I missed some of them. for sure. But yeah, J&M Bullion paid for shipping back on my elephant, and it cost $9 for 1 single ounce. Then they have to ship it back. This is becoming one expensive elephant for them. Yeah, that's for sure. I'm glad you're getting that changed out for sure, Tyler. That looked pretty crappy, that elephant did. But hey, if they made the mistake, I'm glad they're making an effort to make it right for you. Silver Speed is here. Very nice. Check out Money Belt for the boxing match. Wait a minute, I'm missing here. Soon with Merriweather. Yeah, so send me an email on that. If you don't mind, maybe I'll do a video on it. Smells like a rainy day. Yeah, rain has a certain scent to it. Yeah, that round looks thick. So the question at hand right now is, does this piece of silver, does this coin pass, or this round, does it pass the smell test? Well, being a genuine or not? That's the question. All right. Italian G asks if anyone knows if PayPal sends a 1099 for sales you make. I don't know. It's a good question. I mean, they certainly know they have your name and everything like that, but I don't know that I think it's probably up to you to report it. I wouldn't imagine they would do that. Yeah. The buffalo is real. Cole Silver says it's real. Very good. All right, good to see you, Cole. I think this is maybe your first time in a live stream. Good to see you, my friend. Oh yeah. Cole Silver's in the house. It gets this buffalo all excited, hopping around and junk. That's a little Cole Silver dance. Speaking of Cole Silver, I don't have any Cole Silver on hand right now. I'd show you some Cole Silver. Son of a motherless Cole Silver. I have no Cole Silver. Who you gonna call? Cole Silver. Hello to you. Well, the answer to this question is this is a genuine silver piece. And I did a video about these quite a while ago. This is the very first privately minted bullion round that came in a 2-ounce thick size. That's the same diameter as a regular 1-ounce round, 39 millimeters. This is the very first one. And they are really kind of crappy. It's not really it's a generic buffalo design, and it's not really all that. There's not much depth to it. And this one I just kind of bang around and the like. But the problem with this is Westminster Mint had these things, and they had a copy put on them because of some bill that they misinterpreted. They misinterpreted some legislation that said you can't use the designs for real coins on, copies of designs. But the thing is this is different because it's got a mint mark here. It's got 2 troy ounces of fine silver up here. It's larger than a buffalo nickel. And the design is flatter than the buffalo nickel design, and really kind of a poor representation thereof. And nowhere on it does it give a denomination. There's no monetary denomination. So they're free and clear of it. So they didn't need to put the word copy on there. But the problem when they do that, and I told the owner of the company this when I called him about it, I gave him, all right, take care, Call Silver, adios. Christopher Sanchez just came in. Yeah, Highland Mint is who did it, Slick Silver, but they had contracted through Westminster Mint. And so, yeah, anyways, the problem with these, by the way, hello, Silver Wolverine, hello, CCT, otherwise known as Cyber Curtain Twisher for short. And, but anyways, if I was to sell this to a local coin dealer, he may see the word copy and not know that it's silver. Maybe I have a copy of a silver piece. So it's confusing language there. That's why I never got any more. Yeah. So it's kind of, so it passes the smell test, but not my smell test. It's yucky. Yucky. And then there's been issues, and I think not Mudswat. What's Silver Wolverine's name again? I forget Silver Wolverine's name. Can somebody remind me of what Silver Wolverine's name is again? Well, anyways, he got this round. And some of these didn't pass the smell test in a different manner because they spotted and had some issues. This one's not too bad. But he sent it back and sent these back, and they're stopped making these anymore to Provident. And they sent him back red horses instead. Crazy. 64 U.S. Marine. Hoorah! Thank you, sir. Good to see you. Thank you for your service. Anthony G. Hello. Good to see you. All right. All right. Tomoko's Enterprise is shutting it down. Wolfie. Nice port. Yes, thank you. This bar right here is my very first self-poured billionaire. I'm a self-poured billionaire because I poured this bar. This is my very first one. I've documented it on film and everything. There's a video on it here on YouTube back when I did the pouring, some little pouring. I haven't done any pouring in a while. So many other people do it in the community. So, I just thought, well, you know what? Hey. All right. Slick Silver. How can I get some Salivate Metal thick rounds? Well, I'm glad you asked. Thank you, Slick Silver. If you look on this video in the description below, you will see a link. Buy Salivate Metal rounds here. And there's a link to it. And you can get that link will take you to the general page that has all the Salivate Metal offerings, the bullion grade, the proof-like version, and the Fortitude round, which happens to look strikingly similar to this. I mean, very close to this is how the Fortitude round, looks very close to this piece here. And so, yeah, there you go. Quality silver bullion. Hey, thick is good. Freedom Force USA. What's up, my homie? He's a brother from a completely different mother. Actually, we're not related at all by any stretch of the imagination, but it's good to see you here, sir. We're smelling silver here, Freedom Force USA, just in case you were wondering. Literally smelling it. And it has no odor to it, but we're just kind of talking about it and that kind of thing. We're gonna do a little comment review here later on to Freedom Force USA. So, I'm shouting you out now, but if you want to make a quick comment on my latest video, something silly, I'll read it later on while we're live. Hey, yeah, Donald in New Mexico. I think I know who gave me a thumbs down, and it's completely destroyed my ego right there. It just completely destroyed it because and you know what, Freedom Force USA, I don't know if you've noticed in some of my videos, I kind of give my hats off to you. I tell folks, because you are a great motivating and positive person, right? And so I tell people to go have a mediocre day. Go make it a mediocre day. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm kind of an underachiever. There, Mr. V, what's up? Yes, the smell of cryptos. Well, the smell of cryptos smells like an overheated CPU, because an overheated CPU is basically what happens. CPUs, when you're trying to mine for those coins or those bitcoins and cryptos. Yeah, Mr. V, I gave you a shout out too in my last video there. Crypto Spark, guys, just as good as FFUSA. Yeah, Crypto Spark is Freedom Force USA's Bitcoin or crypto channel. Yeah. So, anyways, Offie Matrix. Yeah, it's live. We're live right here. Silver Speed does rock indeed. Tricky Guy. All right. Yeah, Freedom Force USA has really done a great job with his channels, for sure. Keeps up on the latest news. And that's one thing about Freedom Force USA, with his name, he really does live up to his name. And that's what I appreciate about him. He talks about anything related to economics, silver, gold, anything related. He's not constricted himself. Whereas me, I got to talk about precious metals most of the time. Or it can be any kind of metal, like this tungsten piece right here. Sometimes I'll talk about tungsten. Hey, all right. Oh, wait a second. This is a great comment. Davy's Killer. Davy's a killer. Good to see you, Davy's a killer. He says that when I sign off, I should say, smell you later, everyone. Yeah, that's a good idea. I might do that. Good suggestion, Davies Killer. All right. A Silver Wolverine, sorry for the delay. Providence sent me another return shipper. I'm tired of all of the online dealers. Yes. Silver may be out of favor for the sheep, not us. That's right, Freedom Force USA. We're into silver and gold too. So yeah. All right, very good. Trump. Yeah, I think this is a good name. Asking who here is a liberal. Alfie Matrix, actually, that's another thing too. Copper, like the piece you see before you here, believe it or not, does not have a smell either. Copper has no odor, but it does when it comes in contact with human oils and other environmental factors, and it puts off a stronger odor than silver. Silver is less reactive in that way. Copper is very reactive, and it will definitely smell it. I will not lick this copper bar. I'm sorry. I shall not do it. So Donald has answered the question. I knew he would chime in, liberal and proud, and that's okay. And you know what? Honestly, those words, if I want to get technical, I consider myself a classical liberal, which means that I believe in personal liberty and freedom. These days, that's called a conservative, a constitutional conservative, and that's what I consider myself in the modern definition of constitutional conservative. Limited government that does not intrude on people's lives. Because I think that both Republicans and Democrats today are become more progressive in their movement towards larger government providing solutions for the problems today. And I just don't think that's what the founders intended, and I don't think it works, to be honest with you. All right. Let's see. Here's a Zip Cooper. And then one thumbs down is a stink finger. That's right. Killer guitar there. Les Paul and Zip Cooper's avatar there. Copper bar premiums are too high. Copper rounds premiums are too high, too. Yeah, that's for sure. Don't play with copper too long or you will taste it. That's right. If you play with copper too long, like rub it like this and then smell your fingers, like what's her name did from Saturday Night Live, you know, that what Molly Shannon, superstar, you know, she put them on her armpits and then smelled them. Well, if you take copper and rub it like right now, here, smell my fingers. Smell my fingers. Do you smell that? That is the smell of copper rubs off on you. Okay, Donald says social liberal and fiscally conservative. Well, that's cool. And see, that would be considered, Donald, that would be considered more libertarian in some ways, probably. All right, I know one troll going around giving everyone thumbs down. And that was years ago, though, yeah. All right, Freedom Force USA wants to know who my favorite band is. Well, hold that thought, FFUSA. I said FFUSA because I was too lazy to say Freedom Force USA, but I just said Freedom Force USA. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'll tell you who my favorite band is. I'll show you. Still looking, just a minute. Hold on. All right, now, in order to tell you this, Freedom Force USA, well, not Iron Maiden's awesome. Don't get me wrong, I love Maiden. Maiden's cool. In fact, this band may have some influences by Rubber Band is killer too. Slayer's awesome too. But this is my favorite band. All right, there it is. Now, what happened was This band recorded 2 albums and then called it quits. Then they became this. And went on to record several albums, 3, 4, 5, 6 albums. Then they called it quits. Then they reformed back into this. Yep, Sanctuary. That's right, Mr. V. You hit the nail on the head. Now, he Nevermore put out 10 albums. Yeah. Italian G, the only heavy metal he likes is Silver. And I like plenty of other bands. Overkill, Megadeth, Slayer, Striper. I've posted videos with Striper on there. Mudswat's pretty good friends with some big heavy metal bands. Real cool. Lamb of God, maybe, Mudswat. Lead is killer too. If it's jacketed in copper, it's cool. I don't like lead by itself. It gums up the barrels too much. Nuclear Assault. Hey, yes, I've got an old Nuclear Assault album. I saw them in concert, Mr. V. They were pretty wild. In fact, it was interesting. The drummer just got news that his wife had a baby when he had a chick in the back of the bus with him on tour. How's that? Local big. Cool. All right. Die Be Ba Ba Ba. I've never heard of that band name. Oh, Dirty Rotten Imbeciles. Yes. Dio is awesome too. Freedom Force USA. Man on the Silver Mountain. Ugly Kid Joe. Yeah. So Mr. V saw Nuclear Assault twice. Very cool. Hey, what do you think of the long, epic ballad called Mother's Day? You have to listen intently. It takes forever to get through that song. Actually, I'm kidding. It's a very short song. Ooh, Italian G's favorite band is PayPal 1099s after 20K in sales or 200 items. I've never heard of them before. All right, here's Anthony G. Fact about Sal. He spun Make War Not Love by Propane during his college radio DJ days. That's right, exactly. That was my beckoning call during my college days because, it was like I couldn't find love in college, so why not make war instead of love? That's right. Christopher Cummings, hello, good to see you. Propane, great band. I hope hope the singer's doing okay now. He got attacked in Belgium, I think. Disturbed, Rush, yeah, there you go. Pantera, saw them in concert back in a Far Beyond Driven tour. Mr. V, yes, I've recorded some music, a little bit of that, yeah, just for the fun of it, yeah. Max Webster, no, Davies Killer, Alex Webster I've heard of. He's a bass player for Cannibal Corpse. Were you thinking of Alex Webster? Never heard of Bone Jar or King Snyder's Mudswat. Never heard of those guys. Yes, I have watched Wayne's World, and Wayne's World's cool because Alice Cooper makes a cameo and talks about the history of Minneapolis, which is pretty cool. Silver Supplement, good to see you. All right. Stephen Heath, oh yes, Def Leppard. Yeah, there you go. Good band, yes, I understand. And actually, they had a great sound. Hey, Unprofessional Treasure, good evening to you. They're on YouTube, cool. And CCT is still hanging in with us, very cool. Oh, Max Webster is a band. Okay, Davies Killer, not heard of them. Very cool. Five Figure Death Punch, Freedom Force USA says, very cool. By the way, Freedom Force, if you're interested, shoot me an email sometime because I'd love to have you as a guest. I do that from time to time. I'll have members of the Silver community, or you're considered a member, to come on to as a guest. I can do an interview with you if you're interested anyway. Eagles are a great band. Silver Hound. Oh, yeah. Let me show you this is the best Eagles album ever right here. Look at that. That's the best Eagles album right there. Check that out. Yeah. Sammy Hagar. Yep. Yeah. You'll like Freedom Force USA's content. Yes, indeed. Well, what do you think? I think we've exhausted about smelling silver now. We talked about heavy metal. Speaking of smelling and metal, if you get a new CD, don't you love the smell of new CDs? I love the smell of new CDs. It's great. So Anthony G question, why do so many stackers like metal music? Well, I think it's just because metal it's heavy. This stuff is heavy. And we like it heavy. We like it substantive. And a good crunchy riff is substantive. And yeah, they're very cool. Well, cool, Freedom Force USA. We'll set it up. Shoot me an email and at salivatemetal@gmail.com, and we will correspond, and we will try to make it happen. And we'll go into all kinds of different subjects that it'll be fun. We'll have a good time. All right. So now, but in the meantime, I hope everybody sticks around because I'm going to go to, I'm going to get this thing going. I'm going to get the party started, so to speak, here. We're going to do some fun with the comments. Let me see here. Let me get down here. Ooh, Mr. V commented. Let's see here. I'm gonna go through here. We're gonna go through these things. I gotta get over here to it so that I can have all these loaded up here, and we can just go to town on these things. It's fun to do this. This is the time where what I do is from time to time I'm gonna go through here and comment, or I will show these comments and respond to them live and shout out your channels. So it gives me a little bit more interaction with the community here. Very, very nice. So let me get to where the bottom thing was, and now let's share this screen just for gits and shiggles, and we will show you how it's done. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Start screen share. Present to everybody. There we go. Now you can see it. You can see it. You can see my mouse there. And so yeah, Silver Torch made a comment. I won't read this, but it was a good one for sure. Davy's Killer. There's Davy's a Killer. Made a comment here. Awesome. Very cool. All right. Now we're going to move on up. And so when I do this now, that means that I won't be able to see what you're typing over here because I am on the other side here. I'm commenting here. So bear with me, and because I'm going to come back to you guys too. Talks amongst yourselves and enjoy this portion because it's fun. All right, here we go. Jason C. If I could print my own money, I would run my presses on overtime and use the cash to buy all the gold I could find. Why is U.S. not doing this? Because those running the country have no idea how to run a country. Why are these people running the country? Because voters have no idea what the F they are doing, what the freak they are doing. I won't say that word, but you see it there. If only we could print our own money. Thanks for your comment. Mr. Bigglesworth. Never trust a government bankster who works on Wall Street and in Hollywood. 64 years since last gold audit there. Sure looks like melted down fool's gold to me. Keep stacking and salivating. Thank you, sir. And of course, these last two comments were referring to the story on Mr. Mnuchin visiting the Fort Knox, and the skepticism is understandable. I'll have another video on Fort Knox coming too, actually. Fort Knox. All right, D-Wings World. Good to see you, D-Wings. I'm going to love this comment even before I read it because I know it's going to be good. We definitely need to do an audit and randomly test bars to ensure they are what we believe them to be. I also feel like we should be increasing our holdings in gold and silver as China is doing. This will help strengthen our currency and financial situation when the dollar is removed as a backer of all other currencies due to our debt problem. All right. Exactly right, my friend. You need to do this for sure. All right. Robert Walterman. Was that a U.S. assay 5 ounce? Maybe I was wrong. Final bar looks 10 ounce. Yes, that was a 10 ounce. I remember that video. Thanks so much for watching, Robert. He's very good. Thanks. Thank you very much. All right. Where's Barry? Where's Barry is my fake account. No, I'm kidding. I was accused of being Where's Barry by a troll. I hope it's there. We won't survive a financial reset without it. Exactly right. Oh, and I forgot to say, I am replying to your comment on a live stream. Your comment and shouting you out on a live stream. All right. Now, to save time, I'm going to copy that and paste that now on. All right, James Hopkins. I would like to sleep in the room surrounded with $200 billion of gold. Me too. I'm responding, shouting, James Hopkins, a great guy. All right, James also says that he doesn't believe anything any government official tells us, left, right, or central. I am skeptical too. All right. EJ732 says, I was at Fort Knox while in the Army. There's no gold there. If there was, there were never any details to guard the building. That doesn't make guard detail. At least that you knew of. I am sure they kept the detail secret. All right, DDE Mantos. Texas is building their own bullion depository, apparently in advance of secession. Oh. Donald says Fort Hood and other bases belong to USA. Try to secede and be crushed again. He said succeed, but he means secede and be crushed again. Like when they were in the Confederacy. Remember Glorieta, New Mexico? Well, Texas has their own electric grid, and there's no talk that I know of Texas seceding. If any state, they're probably the most prepared state to do so. If it were to come to that, I think that they would be in the best position to secede. I'll just say interesting to stay out of that debate, though. Donald in New Mexico, I think, is still here, so he heard my comments on that. Let's see here. All right, let's see. Yeah, people are still here. Nice. Let's see. Okay, cool. Well, very good. We're just going through the comments. All right. All right. Yeah, Barb is my official moderator here today. I have a good pool of moderators, and so far I don't think that she has had to really do a lot. Thank goodness we've not had any racial tension in here so far, so that's good, because a certain person isn't here, and I warned them a comment that if they did it again, they were out of here, on the other side too, not just here, but on the comment side and from the channel. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Silver Wolverine. I think I scared him away. And I don't mind if he comes to talk about coins and the like, but it's getting on people's nerves with some of the other stuff. So yeah, all right, back to the comments. Okay. Bullion. Okay, we got a Bullion Bug here, says it's $200 billion, but Is that at $35 an ounce or $1,300 an ounce? What you need is an accounting and assay of metal content and weight. That's right. At least you appear to have a gold depository. We up here in Canada pissed it away. So anyone with 10 ounces or more has more gold than our government. And that's right, because I literally think the Canadian government has 7 ounces of gold. That's it. So I think he's actually exactly right there. Still want to be able to set a monetary policy one day with my word. Amen. And I think the Canadian gold reserves are at 7 ounces now. So you are, and actually, you know what? It's 77 ounces. I think it's 77 ounces now. So it is attainable. I think I did. I just saw that number somewhere. It's 77 ounces. And let's let Bullion Bug know that I'm shouting him out. That was a good comment. And I liked it, loved it, all that stuff. Richard Barnden says 817, 23, 817 could not recover its stored gold from U.S. tons, still not paid back. Why not? It's in process. They're very slow at doing it. Rehypothecation. That's what's going on. They're rehypothecating the gold. There it is. A good comment, Richard. I forgot to tell you that I'm responding to it live. You'll never know now because I'm not posting it in there. Not posting. John Fenman, 135 pounds times 12 troy ounces times $1,300 ounces, 2.1 million. But his coins have, okay, we're talking about the Nevada Recluse now. That one, for some reason, has picked up some views, and I don't really understand why, because it's an old story. But, anyways. But his coins have numismatic value. Dying with a couple million is not so rare, but his estate plan was lacking. With today's lousy 2% returns, you need over 2 million to get a simple 40 or 50K annual return. So your labor is a 2 million asset that you manage if you're just average. Exactly right. Exactly right. Well said. And he's coming to us probably from way outside the precious metals community. Never seen him before, so I'll let him know that I'm shouting him out. John Fenman. I don't even know. Anyway, who is this person here now? Let's see if did he go 99? Did Cybercut and Twitcher go 99? Let me see. Yeah, the Canadian government has more gold than me too, CCT. All right, let's see here. Let's see. But I don't know if he went 99. Let's see. Okay. Cyber Curtain Twitcher. He says, good video, Sal. If it is there, then perhaps it's about time to use some of it to pay off the nation's debt. Sadly, that would be a fraction of a drop in the bucket. However, let me see if he's still here. Let me see this. Okay. All right. Very good. CCT's here. Okay. He's emailing, but he's also, all right. Very good. All right. Now, okay. He didn't go to bed. So let's go through this. And it's the next thing here. When I make a purchase from the U.S. Mint, every dime of that sale goes to the General Revenues Fund, therefore paying down the debit. And I'll put a little asterisk on that and say, because CCT can hear me right now, I'm going to like his comment, by the way. I'm not going to dislike it. I'm going to, I can do both. That's weird. I've never done that before. Usually I can just do one or the other. I'm going to like it. All right. I buy so little from the U.S. Mint that it's even less than a drop of a bucket, less than a fraction of a drop in the bucket. And everybody's purchases combined, including all the dealers scraping up the uncirculated sets, enhanced uncirculated sets, are doing the same thing now. You know, I mean, it's not doing any good, really, hardly any good. All right. Let's see here. Okay, now back to the comments here. And on and on. He thought, this is going back to the gold safe at the Fort Knox. I thought he worked at Goldman Sachs, or did he, or was he an actor? Close. He worked at Goldman Sachs. I hope he understands GS means Goldman Sachs. And he was a movie producer. Bozo. I don't know. Is Bozo in here? I don't think Bozo's in here. Let's see here. Mr. Wigglesworth is, though. Bigglesworth. Good to see you, Mr. Bigglesworth. How can anyone believe him? He didn't even take a selfie with the gold. No cameras allowed is my guess. And I are replying to your comment and shouting you out. Peter, who has Parker, who has been commenting lately here on my videos. Very nice of Parker. They say it, so it is. They say it is, so it is, so it is so. It is written in the early Klingon accounts guarded by the eternal hounds of the rip your nuts off dog books of tables. Thou shalt not question the higher orders of the Gold Council on pain of severe sentence in the penal colony with unending drones in your ears and up your bum stingers. I believe, Lord, I believe. On the other hand, I may be pissed on too much alcohol. Hilarious. That was funny. That was awesome. And let's let Parker know that I'm shouting him out. All right, PTP. All right, are you down with PTP? Because you know me, I'm down with PTP. And the hand model. All right, let's see. I don't think Part-Time Preppers is here. What? No selfie with the gold? Oh, well, I guess I'll finally sleep good tonight. I think the gold needs to be photographed with the best hand model in the world. That's his wife. All right, here we go. Okay, now let's see here. This guy usually actually doesn't, even though his name is offensive, he usually doesn't really say a whole lot offensive in his comments. But the gold is in Asia and Israel. That's the reason China won't announce their real gold holdings. And then, but that's not necessarily meaning that it's anti-Semitic. This comment, obviously the thing is, that's a problem I don't understand either, is this whole thing about Jews being in control and everything, and all Jews are the evil bankers and the like. I just never got that, never understood that criticism. So I'll leave that alone. DOC Silver Stacker. I wish I found stuff like that metal detecting maybe one day. We can only hope. Thank you for watching. I am shouting you out. Hot Neo 7. There's a sober reality taken from the Queen's visit. Sorry, I just yawned there. I'm sorry, I'm sleepy. Not that I'm bored with you guys. I'm not bored with you all. Yeah, I'm happy you guys are here. Silver Hair Stacker is here. I'm happy for that. I am, but however, I won't be responding to any of his comments because he never comments on my channel anymore. I'm sad. I'm just teasing you, Silver Hair. I know you got things to do. Hot Neo. There's a sober reality taken from the Queen's visit to the British Bullion Vault visit. She inquired, and the answer was that even though the gold was real and all accounted for, it wasn't really theirs. It was held for someone else. I think that is the same deal with Fort Knox, and the gold may very well be there in full. But the title of ownership has passed into someone else by now, like the Federal Reserve for their license to print money. Yes, for sure we hold other nations' gold. And your suspicion is why we need a full accounting thereof. Thank you, Hot Neo. I am shouting you out. Yes, I did have coffee earlier, before anybody asks. Regarding the Nevada recluse case, government semi-organized crime, I just love that comment. Especially for the estate tax, that's government semi-organized crime. Punchbowl Turd says 200 billion worth, that's not much. They should have converted them into special coin or few in a series and sell them to the public as a limited edition. Call it Fort Knox in a box. It's just sitting there to waste nothing good anyway. For what we spend in a year, that wouldn't support a budget needs for 2 months at least. Then we know where it's for sure, and it's not any longer. Give us back our gold. Yes, I think there is a special reason why they are keeping it undervalued. When everything resets, if it resets, gold will be, even though we may not even go on a gold standard, I think gold will be reevaluated because it's going to have to be, and we've got the most gold than anybody still, at least according to the data that I've seen out there. But again, we have no real way of knowing without a full audit. I believe if there is a reset, they very well may do an audit. In fact, here's something for you people out here to consider. Let me go back to the comments and tell this to your faces. I'm going to tell it to your faces. If there is an audit for the Fort Knox and the other bullion depositories, if you ever see an audit, watch out. Because if they do it and make it public and actually have an audit of the gold that's held there, I think that's a precursor to a reset. I believe that will be one thing that will tell us that there's a reset coming. Because when it is reset, then I think the value of gold will be fully realized. If not fully, much more so than it is now. All right, back to the comments. Colin Fox. Strange how not long ago the UK announced how much gold silver was actually currently held. I did a video on that. Probably to allay fears in the UK of huge borrowings on the financial markets presently. Now we get a statement after so many years of secrecy saying that the US gold is still in there in Fort Knox, etc. Who the gold holders trying to reassure? The public or big investors? It is that shaky in the world markets. Is it that shaky in the world markets? And why, after gold being such a relic, is the government now saying, don't worry, the gold is still there to save us? All good questions. I'll leave them there. I'll leave that there. If I can spell questions right. And I'll let this guy know I'm shouting him out. All right. A Punchbowl Turd. Is it 999 or 900? I think it's probably at least 900. Some may have a bit higher purity. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. All right, Donald Santoro. So here's the question. Roman Empire, like Alan Grayson has asked Congress, the Federal Inspector General, who's got the money? Tell me who got the money. Where did it go? Alan Grayson. Wasn't he that crazy communist from Florida? Good question. Where did it go? Good question. Leviathan. All right. Leviathan. I hope it won't happen to me and my 1,000 silver coins. I want to sell, enjoy life, and help people around me. So that's from the Nevada Recluse video. All right. Silver Hippie says on the gold, it's safe? Question. That's just Trump's closet. Exactly. Exactly right. Yeah. Let's see. Palladium. Paladin Stacker. I keep on wanting to call him Palladium, but it's Paladin Stacker. During the 1974 Dog and Pony show at Fort Knox, only one of the roughly dozen vaults rooms were open. Somebody else had mentioned that earlier too in the comments to congressional investigators. See, all safe. Nothing to see here. Go back to work, people. No, I don't want to dislike him. I don't like it. And let's let him know I'm commenting. All right. And on the Palladium video I did, Paladin Stacker says, I'll be buying one this September or October. The price of Palladium or risk of it falling be damned. In other words, he realizes it probably could fall. I'm thankful the U.S. Mint is sticking with classic designs, not going with a social justice warrior, Black Native American, millennial wounded veteran, Lady Liberty design. It'll be interesting to see how this design translates on Palladium. Thanks for watching. Easy Tiger 5000. And by the way, his comments keep coming in my spam folder, so I'm going to always approve the comments from his user in case you guys see that happen to you sometimes. Interesting video. It does not make any difference if the gold is in Fort Knox or not. It just requires everyone to agree it is there and it belongs to the USA. Just like the wrapped rye stones at the bottom of the ocean. In reality, all the gold in Fort Knox could belong to China. Enjoy the programs and thanks for your hard work. Peace and happiness. Some things to ponder for sure. Thank you for your thoughts. And let's let him know. And I'm shouting him out. Easy Tiger 5000. Shiny Package. Shiny Package is here. Not in the side chat here. By the way, Poppy Stuff's here. Good to see Poppy Stuff. Let's see here. Okay. Shiny Package. I'll sleep better tonight knowing that about the gold. Yeah, in Fort Knox. Me too. I'm in a live feed now and I'm yawning all over the place. Shiny Package, good channel. He's the brother of one silver vessel. White Wolf, killer name. Let's see, for years without end, now we've been told gold is a barbaric relic. Now we're supposed to breathe easy because we have 8,000 tons of gold. At the current gold price, our trade deficit with China is over 20,000 tons per year. Yet, no problem. Washington is an insane asylum. I don't care whether it's gold, tungsten, or plastic wolves. But the gold bug should thank the U.S. government for attributing the sudden importance to the metal. Amen. Amen. Well said. Let's let White Wolf know that I'm responding. All right, he responds again on the other one. I suppose that gold will pay for 2 meals for the prostitutes and politicians in Vegas, so long as they abstain from prime cuts of beef. Probably so. Hope he sees that. I love that comment. Kurt Soinen. Are you sure it isn't gold-plated tungsten with a bit of higher elements in there so the volume matches weight gold? One never knows. Someone needs to bring a drill or a hypersensitive sensor, you know, to test it out stuff, you know what I mean? Like what I have on precious metals verifier, but that goes much deeper than 4 millimeters. That's what you need. Easy Tiger says, I thought 007 Goldfinger was filmed at Fort Knox, 1964. What other verification do you need? Exactly right. I need to rewatch that film. John Doe, interesting to see all that some of the numbers on the end of the bars are the same. Interesting. Teamy Twist. I don't trust it one bit. Something's fishy going on here. There's a pond about 100 yards away, stocked with trout. So indeed, there is something fishy going on there. Or at least near there. Actually, I don't know. I'm saying that with complete faith, or you know, guesstimation. I better verify that. Better verify that. Yeah, let's see here. Any ponds near Fort Knox? Let's see. There's got to be a pond somewhere around there. Let's see here. I don't even know where the depository is. There's a Godman Army Airfield. Oh yeah, here's a little pond off 7th Armored Division Road, Sanders Spring Lake. If you ever have questions, I mean, near Radcliffe. That's close enough. There's Fort Knox. Actually, I can't measure it. I don't know the distance. Oh, yeah, there is a pond. There's a pond in the golf course. Yes, that's about 100 yards away. So that was good. That was a good guess. Look at this. It's a big square on the map. That's cool. Let me open this. Yeah. Anyways, all right. Okay. All right. Where are we? We're back in the saddle again. Die Maker 1. I wonder if he had a cuddly kitty. I hope he did. I hope he did. I copied that map thing in there. All right. Robert Bone says this is bullcrap. What right does the government have to this man's property? If he worked all his life, paid his taxes, and saved, why is he being punished after death? This law needs to be changed. When the Clintons die, the government will take half of their money. According to story, there are back taxes owed, which means this guy didn't watch the whole video. But I am with you on the estate death tax. Silver for Life, 1230. I got to go down here and copy this again because I copied some other text. If the goal was there, why would they would welcome it on it. They don't have crap. Makes sense. Silver for life, 1230. Just picked up a cool half ounce of gold. Watched his video the other day. I'm sure they have more than I do, but not much more. Die Maker 1. I'm waiting for zinc to blow up. I bought it when it was only $1,500 a ton. Wow. Golden Arms. If you want to see real gold, go to China. They have actual vaults full of it. On my way. Let's let Golden Arms, because he's never been in a live stream before. Let's let him know that I'm shouting him out in a live stream. All right. Nelson Rodriguez. Hello. Good to see you. Good to see you guys. Yes, indeed. Good to see folks popping in here. I'm just doing my little comment review thing, and we're getting closer to the top. Die Maker, an ounce of silver only buys a pizza, but super supreme large. Indeed, it does. Let's let Die Maker 1 know I'm replying and shouting him out. He's talking about my silver video recently that I posted, and now he's talking about my gold video. Ethnic cleansing and culture destruction is horrible too. I got a deal for USA. We can tear down all the Confederate statues and flags. We can never, ever mention slavery or discrimination again. Good point. To learn from history so we aren't doomed to repeat it. So I think more people realize that there's a lot of, we're close to slavery again these days, but it's in a different form. And it's not based off of race either. It's just the government versus us, so to speak. Stefano Dog, about the Nevada recluse. How about we start cutting government by 50 cents? 50%, I'm sorry. A freaking man. Let's let him know. I've never seen him before, but that's a great comment. Die Maker. On the silver and gold production. I wish these little preview things would show the whole title. Thanks didn't know the debt clock was tracking PM. You said it best. It's insane. My belief is that politicians have decided to let people destroy the planet to prevent us from destroying each other. I don't know how long it will last, but when it ends, look out. Well, that's where I disagree. I don't think that humans can really destroy the planet. Sure, we can cause harm on a micro scale, for instance, air quality, water quality, but I think the Earth in and of itself is very strong, and I don't think man is powerful enough to destroy the planet and the environment, unless he means destroying, society in general. But if he's talking about environmentally, the Earth is very strong, and the climate changes all the time. In fact, in the Middle Ages, it's warmer. They found out recently that it's warmer in the Middle Ages than it is now, with all the industry and the things that are going on and the like. And so, very good. Anyways. All right, well, I don't have to comment every single one of his videos, or I'll just like that. Okay. The Queen's Numismatic Legacy. This proved to be a semi-controversial video. Kind of surprised me in a way, but anyways. I would not disagree that the Queen has her image on the most coins, but how many have Lincoln's image? And people brought this up several times. I'll read the rest of his comment and I'll explain. In 2016, England minted 30 billion coins. USA had 9 billion cents. Lincoln cents have been made 40 years longer than the Queen. In 1984, USA made 13.7 billion cents. And could have superseded soon. Lincoln cents might go on another 80 years. But here's a problem. He's thinking of just England. The Queen is not only on English coins, Canada, Australia, and all the other countries that have the Queen as the Commonwealth. And they've been going on for every denomination. And so she by far outweighs that of Lincoln. And yeah, Lincoln could go on for another 80 years, but I think that the cents they're going to probably be minting less and less of cents as time goes on, as digital currencies become more commonly used. So I'll just say, good point, but think of the other countries and denominations. The Queen is minted more often and on more coins. All right, Joger. Let's see, looks pretty tarnished for gold to me. That's why it's taking us 7 years to send Germany its gold. I wish I would have asked that bum the question. Yep, it's crazy. And it's not pure gold. Hence the tarnishing. Die Maker. They found boatloads in England over the last few years. Saw an article in National Geographic of some Viking gold and gem jewelry that was incredible. Makes me think of getting a metal detector myself. I know the best places to go, the graveyards. It will happen soon enough. Treasure Town. And the world of numismatics dying. The Baltimore Coin Show video. I now mostly enjoy coins for the community and fun of coin roll hunting. Semi-numismatic coins are not as attractive because a lot of people are feeling like, who cares? What am I doing is completing a U.S. coin type set, which is fun for the collecting and history behind the coins. That's what collecting is about. Thanks for sharing your thoughts. All right, the moth and the eclipse. I heard if you put silver dollars over your eyes, you can look directly at the eclipse without harm. This is 100% verifiable. I did it. I didn't do it, but he doesn't know that. He'll never look here to find out that I didn't do it. He'll never watch this live stream and go into it however long I've been streaming for the past hour and find out. He'll never know that. Hello, Colonic Stacker. Greetings. Welcome to the Salvation Nation to you and everyone else. Let's see here. Okay. Now we're going back. Hell Knight. The gold is not there. The bastard is a former Goldman Sachs member, so that should tell you he is lying. Only one way to find out. Douglas Billman, they're lucky the government didn't take all of it. They think they can, by the way. Gold is not regulated. They can take all of it. This ain't right. We need to do something about the government in D.C. D.C. runs on greed. This is the D.C. elite at their finest, the district of criminals. The government taxes you for dying. That's the biggest injustice. The death tax needs to be repealed completely. I don't know if it may be now. I don't know. It should be. Robert Morris, who I think was here earlier. Robert Morris. I'm not sure if he's here. Let's see. He may have Splitsville. All right. Now Frederick makes his way in. He calls me a greedy goblin. I don't care if you troll me, Frederick. That's fine. As long as you don't anybody else, you're fine. Okay. Let's see here. Yes, Robert Morris is here. Good. Robert, I'm coming into your comment here. Robert Morris, I can tell you, I live in $1 million home, have a Picasso over my bed, and drive a Ferrari. Well, y'all know that's crap. They can tell me that they have the Holy Grail in there. Until I see it, I don't believe it. Well said. And I'm going to tell you that this was a good comment in the live stream. I promise. Mark my words. I will tell you that. After I correct my typo, that is. Let me get back here. All right. Robert Morris, that was a great comment, sir. See? That was a great comment. All right. Okay. Frederick says I attacked him viciously yesterday. That's insane. Oh, my goodness. He's a little snowflake there, Frederick is. No, I just I'm tired. You said you had the utmost respect for me in your comment, which is insane, silly, because, and then you, if you had any respect for me, you would respect my wishes not to mention and inflame racial tension on the live streams and also on the comment section. I mean, if you keep it to talking about coins, I respect your coin knowledge. You've got some knowledge of European coins, and I like the niche. You've got a nice, rare niche. I think you should focus on that and leave the racial stuff to your channel. I mean, if you must talk about racial stuff, actually, I would hope that you would maybe abandon some of those views. But if you, and then, by the way, I haven't blocked you, Frederick Brandt, I've not blocked you on the channel, just so you know. I just gave you a warning. But I didn't attack you viciously, come on. So just be cool, and it'll be cool, you know what I'm saying? All right. Robert Morris asked me if I've got any new coins. There will be something coming very soon. I made a hint of it in my last video that I just posted this afternoon. AJ Chef is here. All right. Let's go back to the comments. We're getting close to the top. Hey, now we're getting to the latest video where Donald in New Mexico was first. Is Donald in New Mexico here? Nice. Awesome, Donald. And I mentioned that earlier because I did see that he commented. Tricky guys still in here. It's tricky. Let's see here. And there we go. Now there you go. Now that's good. That's good. All right. Now see, that's good, Donald, Frederick. That's the kind of trolling I don't mind. He says you will always get disappointed when Sal's coins arrives. Usually a crappy eagle or some lunar crap. That's right. Okay, now let me answer this important before I get back to the comments here. Is I'm going to recreate this. I'm going to go back in time 50 years to before I hit puberty. This is how my voice sounded before I hit puberty. Let me take a drink of water real quick. Polaris Work wants to know, and it's a great question. I'm sure that everybody else in the community has been wondering the same thing, and understandably so. Hold on.
Hello, YouTube. Salivate Metal here. This is me before I hit puberty. And before I was interested in any kind of female equation or anything of the female form. This is before I had any hair on my beard or mustache or anything of the sort.
All right, there we go. That was it. It's pretty easy for me to get back into prepubescent mode because, mainly because some people question my manhood anyway. So there it is. All right, very good. El Mayo. All right, very good. Okay. Oops, tricky guy told me to stop, so I got to stop. All right, very good. All right, back to the comments. We're almost done, guys, and then we'll talk a little bit more. We'll just shoot the bull here. All right, let me see here. Okay. Tricky guy says better to be metals poor than house poor. Good. Exactly right. Let me see if he's still here. Let me see. Is Tricky guy Yes, Tricky Guy is here. Okay. I couldn't have said it any better myself, but I'm going to give it a shot in my prepubescent voice. Hey, I spelled that correctly. That's awesome. Voice. All right, here we go. All right.
Better to be Meadows poor than house poor.
All right. Does that? I don't think that up one's Tricky Guy's comment though. I don't think that's it. All right. I think this is a good name. Let's see if he's still here. Let's see. Oh yes. All right. Sounds like me buying high premium silver over the phone. I think I scared Frederick Brandt with my prepubescent voice. I've scared him off. Crap. Did I scare you off there, Frederick Brandt? I'm killing you, Smalls. I'm killing you, Smalls. Nice. I think this is a good name. I think we can settle that this is a good name. So I think you should change your name to, I think this is a great name. I think that's what you change it to. All right. Halim Boys, great advice, Brother Sal. Thank you, sir. He said it twice. Thank you. I assume he's a dude. I'm gonna make, because the reason why I assume he's a dude is because 90% of my audience are dudes. He said it twice. I'm gonna love it twice. Words of wisdom. All right. Yes, even better. Even though I love silver, it's obviously being manipulated. Just when I think it can't go lower, it does. When I think it is ready for a run-up, it drops down. Because of this, you should never use credit to buy silver. Only buy what you can afford with disposable income. In other words, if it's between buying silver and getting your old change, get your old change. If the month ends and you have surplus cash, then buy silver. Excellent words of wisdom. Words of wisdom. Let's let him know that I'm replying to his comment. John Hartley. Let's see if John Hartley's still here. John Hartley. Yes, hey, look at that. Even before I asked, John Hartley knew what I was about to ask before I asked it. He says still here. Nice. It sounds like a friend of a friend. Okay, Frederick Brandt muted me for 5 seconds. That's probably a pretty wise move. I didn't want to destroy everybody's ears there in Norway. All right. Very cool. All right. Now, let's see. Okay. So he's still here. Now we're on to John Hartley's comment here. I love that profile picture. I don't know why. I just like it. I'm still at 12 ounce per month, not including my commemorative on my Franklin album. Awesome. That's a good rate of accumulation. Nice job, John. He's a silver stacking machine. Barb, let's see if Barb is still here. All right. Okay. Double D. We're not all crazy. Well, maybe just a little. Well, if you were here about 5 minutes ago when I exposed my prepubescent voice, you may not have popped. You may have left. So I'm glad you came in after that embarrassing moment. But anyways, so let's see here. Okay. Now we are nearing the end of the comments here. Barb says, excellent advice. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Mud SWAT. My main problem is selling too low and buying too high. I make the same mistake over and over again. Mud SWAT. All right. I hear you, my brother. Wait a minute here. Hold on. I put an O right here, right? I'm going to put a 0 there and a T. Oh, wait, I got to put the insert key back on. You'll know what I mean. Tomoko's Enterprise. The situation is one of the hardest things that I've had to learn to deal with. A sweet deal, a below spot sale. Woo! Here we go. Being retired and on my own allows me a lot of flexibility, but by no means can that distract me from the truth. What a flippin' conundrum. It's also very nice and shiny and desirable. Good one to post today, my friend. Thank you, Dean. Certainly is a conundrum. Well said, sir. He's always very thoughtful. All right, Call Silver. We're at the Call Silver comment. Being frugal, conservative, or flat out cheap is a good quality when it comes to metals. It's great to save up a little pile of cash, and then when spot drops and a great deal comes along, you can take full advantage. Thank you, sir. You said it better than me. Burp. Sorry, I just burped while commenting on your comment. Sorry about that. Just wanted to show full disclosure since I'm doing this on a live stream. I hope none of the females listening heard me burp, but if they did, well, leave it at that. All right, the invisible one. Lamayo, too bad there are 100 claims on each bar. I'll just like that comment. I can respect that message, Sal. Anthony G says. Thank you, sir. Anthony G, one of the greats. Good guy. I don't know if he's still here, but in case he's not here, I'm going to tell him. Silver Wolverine may not be here anymore either. Here, let's see here. Treasure Town. Hey, Treasure Town, you made it in. Good to see you. I responded to your comment live there. Thanks for stopping by. I forgot to post that I was responding to your comment live on this live feed, but I'm going through these things and responding live. So good to see you, Treasure Town. I think you're new around here. He sees me everywhere, man. What's up? I think this is a good name. Yeah, I think this is, yeah, that's right. Very good. It is a good name. All right, back to the comments. We're almost done. Then we'll interact with you guys a little bit. I didn't buy these recent deals either. Steady goes. That's right. Disclapine is the disclapine. Discipline is the name of the game. Very good. Thank you. That's right. Very good. D-Wings World. I can really respect your decision, and being wise with your friends is very admirable quality. I too own loan funds, but refuse to go into debt for an item. I was able to take advantage of the deal, but if I could not afford it, I would pass. Awesome, sir. You are a wise man. And let's let D-Winks know I'm responding. He's been in my live feeds before. Hey, Mr. Vegeta's going to get 2 shout-outs today. I know he's not in here anymore either. He's Splitsville. But let's see. All right, hold on, Stephen Heath. I'll do it. I'll try to do Yorkshire accent. I have no idea what that would be, but I'll try it here in just a minute. Let me get back to the comments. We're almost near the top. See, we only got a couple more to go. Mr. V, thanks for the shout out. And metals didn't go down this time after a nice discount. Pretty amazing. Thank you again, sir, for all you do. And just so he knows I'm still here and I'm giving a shout out again. Steve AUAG, good philosophy to have, my friend. I just made my first purchase of silver in a few months. 10-ounce Sunshine Bar when spot hit 15s recently. It's always tempting to buy more often than you should when you're a stacker. Awesome. Got a great deal and a wise move. Yes, it is tempting for sure. Shoba says, great ideas, brother. Discipline is difficult, but makes us strong-minded. Indeed, it does. Thank you. Let's let Shoba, who I've never seen before, know that we're giving him a shout-out. Sakadoka Man. So now we know Fort Knox has got 67.5 kilos of gold in it. At least. All right. Let's see what we got here. Let's see if anybody has commented since then. Let's see if we can get back here. Fresh the comments. See, we have to. Okay. Well, okay. We'll get a couple more here. We'll go through these couple more here. Silverhound. Maybe there's a green screen in there that could make it look like there's so much gold as they wanted. With technology, they could do anything. Make it look believable. Silverhound was in earlier. I'll let them know this is their P and CS. Slow and steady wins a race. Credit card prices are generally 3% higher, as you know. And when you add interest charges, they cost get away with buy it now great price. Too many of us just jump without thinking. Exactly right. Well said. Why, if I do use CC, I like to pay off within a month, if at all possible. Only use it on eBay deals. Because on eBay, the credit card price, sometimes they make it so that 3% has no effect. It's like $9 over spot or something like that. You can still get those deals with a credit card price, PayPal/credit card. Silver SS, good snippets of advice. Agreed, it's so easy to allot the deal and jump on things. Reaction mode costs money, very simple. Well said, sir. Thank you for watching, and I mean that from the bottom of my kidneys. I do like it when Silver SS watch. Took a nice bike trip. Check out his channel. You see his motorcycle trip down to San Francisco. Pretty cool. Funktat Forcelli, who comes by every once in a while here. I'm saving up, waiting for a big dip in spot prices. I'm occasionally make a single coin purchase. Good move and well disciplined. I don't know if he's in here or not. He may not be in here. Okay, let's see here. All right, Colonic Stacker says, who will win, McGregor or Mayweather? Call Silver. He will win. Call Silver will take on both McGregor and Mayweather with both hands tied behind his back and only using his knees. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Shoba is here. Hello, Shoba. Good to see you. All right. Nice. Shoba made an in. So, Colonic Stacker, that is the answer to your question. Oh, hey, Donald in Mexico. Thanks for hanging in with me, my friend. Have a good supper. Enjoy it. Nice. Okay, all right. Oh, yes. Okay, let me get back to this. Stephen Heath, Yorkshire. Man, I forget. Jon Snow. How does Jon Snow talk? Man, I forget. I know Jon Snow. I know something, Jon Snow. Dang it, how does Jon Snow talk? We got to get over here to get the queen there, my lady. You got to take it in there. No, wait, I can't do it. I don't know. There's so many different English accents. Man, I can't get it. I don't know it. I'm trying to think of Jon Snow lines. How can you do it? How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your pudding? Is that a Jon Snow line or is that a Pink Floyd line? I get those two confused all the time. Hey, Adrian Lano says, hey, Salivate, do you think silver will achieve parity with gold? What do you mean by that? You mean as in the natural ratio? I don't think it will. I don't think it'll receive the natural ratio. All right, Frederick says, sweet, Sal. Now do your classic choking on your uncle's accent. Oh, that's the South. Okay. I don't know that accent, Frederick. I'll have to work on that one. Sorry. I need to watch Game of Thrones again and try to get that accent down. I can't, the Birmingham. I can do Aussie. I can do a Birmingham accent. Oh, how you doing there, Sharon? Oh, I just know how you do this thing. You understand? And Dark Side of the Moon, or Wish You Were Here. That's right. Yeah, the Wall. Speaking of the Wall, I think Donald Trump should build the wall and put the Pink Floyd album cover all up and down and painted on there. That'd be cool. Okay, and Nia, who is not in the side chat but did comment in here, we're gonna get her in here. I think we're gonna get her in here. Nice, I like the idea of that. Great message to your subs. By the way, Crown Collective was saying some crap about you in Shadow Stack's recent video. I'm not trying to spread drama, but yep, he's always doing that. Yep. He's doing it on every channel that he hasn't been blocked from yet. And more channels are blocking him. He thinks I'm orchestrating it and telling people to block him, but no, they're doing it themselves. Silver Future blocked him, and I know there's several others. And I know the Coin Couch got on him. And so in order to not be blocked from her channel, he's going to behave there. Thanks, Nia. Very good. All right. Now, let's see where people are at. Let's see. Okay, now we're back here. Okay, all right. The wall was okay, but that's when the band was starting to fall apart. Yeah, that's right. Frederick Brandt says he's not blocked from my channels, and he welcomes him. Let's see here. Very good. No girls allowed. We stump Frederick. Yeah. Well, that's just it. Frederick can, as long as he just trolls me, it's okay. As long as we control him back, insult him a little bit. It'll be fun. Just to have a little fun with the Frederick. He's just a young snipper whapper. He is. One of these days, he's going to grow out of his some of his views. I'm hoping so. All right, respect earned is respect given. That's right, Mud Swat. All right, Mud Swat. Let's see here. That's right. So anyways, I hope everyone enjoyed the, you know what I'm going to do here, just a second here. I'm going to go back to, wait a minute here. I'm going to do something quickly. Where is this thing here? Let's go back to this. And then I'm going to do this. Crap, never mind. Sort of never mind. Let's do this, because I think this would be cool. I think everybody will love this. Let's see here. I'm still thinking, people. I'm not looking at you. I'm not looking at you right now. Let's take a trip to hold on a minute here. Let's take a trip on down to Bullion Boulevard. Bullion Boulevard. There it is. I'll be back with you guys in a minute. Here's the visitor center. So we can visit the visitor center. This is as close as we can get to Fort Knox. And, but here's Fort Knox itself. Doesn't look like it'd be that hard to get into. I mean, there's a fence here. There's some dirt here, maybe another fence there, and you just walk right in the front door there. That's it. That's all you got to do. But, and then people said there's something fishy going on here. Yes, it's about 100 yards away. There's a pond. You can go fish right there. The pond. So I was right. Bullion Boulevard. That'd be a cool street to live on, wouldn't it? Bullion Boulevard. That'd be awesome. All right. Just thought y'all might enjoy that. Was I right? Did y'all enjoy that? All right. Okay. All right. Well, folks, let's see here. I think we're near the end of our journey here this evening. Been on for 2 hours now. It's insane in the membrane. I haven't even exercised. I tell you what, let me do a couple of push-ups in front of you people so that I can say I've done some exercising, okay? I'm going to do... Now, somebody told me that I should do them in sets of 8. It was a friend. A friend tells me I should do push-ups in sets of 8. so that this will be my exercise. I'm going to do it in front of you guys. I'm going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm going to exercise while while I'm on this live stream, just for fun. This is the real world. So I'm going to do 2 sets of 8. So that's 16. That's right. That's what I'm going to do. So here we go. All right. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 1 set of 8. Now the second set of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That set was a little bit more difficult. Wait, don't go to bed yet, Frederick. Don't go to bed yet. I haven't finished exercising. I'm going to do another set of 8 just for you. Hold on. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, I used to do more. I used to do push-ups pretty frequently, but I haven't done them in a while. So I've got to get used to them again. So that's 24. I didn't cheat. I tried to keep my back straight. I tried. All right, now, this will be easier for me. Do a couple little tiny curls. But I can talk to you guys while I do it here. And it's not much weight, but it keeps me, you know, sort of in tone. I'm not even counting. I'm just kind of doing it. You can see the shadow of the weight there. I wish it was gold. If I was lifting, that would be kind of fun. Yeah. 8 is lucky. That's right. Thank you. A friend was watching. He is here. Taking his advice. I'm going to do them in sets of 8. That's right. Oh, yeah. Spelling police. Ooh, silver finger curls. That's right. I'll do those next. Let me do a little small tricep exercise. And then I'll show you the silver finger curls. This triceps exercise is actually it really constricts the triceps. Now I do a little shoulder thing, just with light weights. Then I'll show you the filter I bought for my lawnmower. That's what you all were waiting to see tonight. I'm going to show you that right now. Because, all right. Very good. Okay, Frederick, have a good night. I'm a tragic F, but I'm his tragic. All right, very good. Thank you, sir. Have a good night. Here is the lawnmower filter I got. Yeah, nice and clean. Nice and clean. Now, okay. Yes, Robert Morris, that's what I should do. I need to just get the 100-ounce bars and lift those. All right, here is my finger curls. Let me do it with a Geiger. Hey, I think this is a good name that's still here. Yeah, hey friend, I just put the lawnmower filter just to throw everybody off. Here's the finger curls. Whew. That's some good exercise on my little biceps and my fingers. I think this is a good name. Has been in this live stream longer than anybody else here today, I think. Yep. Very cool. No soft, fluffy kitty tonight. No, Robert, they're kind of indisposed at the moment, but they're still alive. I promise you that. Yeah, sorry about the lawn. Sorry for showing this lawnmower filter. That's as clean as it will ever get. All right, hey, Walt 2T. Yes, Walt 2T has been here the whole time. Actually, you know what? He may have been here longer than I think this is a good name. Poppy stuff. Why do people like Geiger? Here's the reason why I like Geiger. Because they're chunky. And it's a struck bar. It's a struck bar that's chunky. And it's original. You don't see many bars like that. Usually the 10-ounce bars are the poured or the flat bars that are kind of dull looking, but it's got a cool bezel there. It's struck. It's got that reeded edge, security features, serialized, all kinds of things. Colonic stacker carries a 1924 peace dollar. Very cool. It looks good yes, this is my only one that's out of the plastic. And see how it's kind of toned a little bit there on top? It's kind of cool. This is kind of the one I just kind of, it's a Husqvarna, Robert Morris, about my lawnmower. And I did a video on it. There's actually a video with that lawnmower too. It's orange. Walt 2T is the man, by the way. Just wanted to throw that out there. Morgan Dollar has a whole pile of silver now, not a little stack. Well, that's awesome. Congratulations. That's great. It's empowering, isn't it? In your honor, I'm going to show you this Morgan Dollar right there. That's right. So poppy stuff, you've got that one. It's a German company too, Geiger. Eagle Edelmonte. Yes, Golden Turd, it's good to have a clean filter. I was mowing my lawn and realizing, you know what, this thing keeps shutting off, and it turns out it's the filter. I don't know how it got so dirty so quickly though, but yep, Husqvarnas are pretty good. Yes, a Husky quality. And for that, friend, I'm going to do a couple of sets of 8 of curls. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on one side. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the other side. And I would have done them this slower, but I don't want to bore you guys with me counting. But yeah, it's crazy. That way it gets the blood flowing a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yes, the Morgan. If you want to see the other side. Here it is, Mudswat. That's the eagle side. The eagle has landed. There. There it is. I think you can see that. I could wish. Now I want to really talk like Jon Snow. Capital letter at the start and a full stop when you finish the sentence. Fossil metals. Very good to see you. Hello. Dickie Moist, nice stack. Now show us your Bitcoin collection. Dang. Well, I ain't got I have nothing to show, you know, nothing tangible anyway. I think I have a couple of Satoshis left. I haven't checked my account in quite a while, but you know, anyways. Well, folks, I think I've run to the end of my rope here, and I probably have bored you. I'm losing viewers now. That thumbs down person still left that thumbs down after all this time. So, but anyways, I hope you all have a wonderful evening, and I appreciate you guys watching for sure. It's been a fun chat, and appreciate you guys sticking through me doing the comments and exercising on your behalf. And hello, Lev Chris, Gold Eagle. Yeah, I don't have one handy right now, but I'll show it probably in the next chat, next live feed. And so we shall do. So, all right. Well, cool, guys. Thank you for watching and hanging out with me here. Have a great evening. And we will talk again soon for sure. I'd like to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all for watching. And take it squeezy and all that good stuff. All right. Take care.